Hello, dear listeners. This is Muhsin Bakri from Saudi Radio at the moment at the King Abdulaziz Historical Conference at the University of Al-Qura, and I'm right here with D.Mazen Ibrahim الشمراني, the Vice Dean of Research Projects, Assistant Professor of Computer Engineering, Advanced Technology Unit in the Department of Information and Research Services at the University of Al-Qura University, who's going to give us information about the Smart Hajj, or Al-Hajj Al-Daki as we say in Arabic. Hello, Doctor.
Hello everybody, and assalamu alaikum warahmatullah, and happy and very glad to be with you in this outstanding event during Hajj days, talking about the Smart Hajj.
D.Mazen, really thank you very much for giving us the time to give all the information that is needed in order to know what all the event is all about, or the seminar I should be saying, what is it all about. So just a couple of questions. The first one is could you briefly explain what Smart Hajj is, for the audience to understand what Smart Hajj is?
Well, nowadays we are living in a new generation of services provided for Hajj and Umrah. So the pilgrims from different countries are coming now, and they are they do need new generation of services rather than the human-based services. So we in the Institute of Hajj and Umrah, which is basically part of the Al-Qura University, we are working hard to involve the new technologies like advanced technologies, IoT, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, big data solutions. All these are a part of the Hajj nowadays, and the involvement is not being recently added to the Hajj. It's had more than 10 years for employing this stage by stage, and we have Al-Qura University established the first steps in this type of technologies, as we have a lot of scientists and specialist people working in Hajj and Umrah based on we are actually in the Hajj area, so we have this privilege to employ our knowledge based on the business model of Hajj and Umrah to giving a new theme of Hajj, and keeping the core and adding the quality-based services for Hajj pilgrims.
The second question is, what kind of services that are available in the Smart Hajj for the guests of Allah?
Actually, different operational governmental sectors and even private sectors are working in employing this type of new technologies in Hajj. So I really recommend, and can I say there's the electronic track system in Ministry of Hajj is doing well by providing the different level of solutions that can be giving the ability to track the services, and each Hajj has his own file in this system. So whenever Hajj he received a special service, transportation, or even health services, or housing services, even foods that the system can't track actually the Hajj services. What we are doing in the other side, the research involvement in this, we can say the Institute of Hajj and Umrah is working now heavily to improve the way of analyzing these data. We have big data gathered from different parties and provide the right solutions and expectations that meet with our needs and the Hajj needs. So we have two parts. We have the operational parts and the guest experiment part. So how to improve these services?
Yes.
By a combined research-based technology to improve the idea of how we are actually working to go further in our vision 2030 to employ the current spaces in Hajj, in Mashaa'ir, in Makkah Mukarramah, to have the ability to receive double the current number of Hajj and Mu'tamir. We have by 2030 30 million Mu'tamir inshallah. And by the same year we have 5 million Hajj. So that we are expecting a double of the occupancy of the Mashaa'ir, and as the Minister of Hajj today said, we can double these numbers easily based on research and based on technology.
Which is amazing, as you just mentioned now, and as the Minister of Hajj as well mentioned, that everything is being done from the start, like as soon as the the pilgrim register online and have everything just, electronically, and they can just know all the information, like as you mentioned, the profiles, to know all the services needed from the time that they arrive at the airport until the time they, they finish the, performing their Hajj rituals, and along with the services needed as long as they're staying here until they depart back home. It's just, I was fascinated by knowing this information, really. Like, things happen behind the screen and it's just not visible, and that's what it's been appreciated, really. So, very, very amazing job there. And the last question, Doctor, is how Smart Hajj is going to help the guests of Allah, the pilgrims, to perform their Hajj rituals?
Well, we are trying to control the technology, basically. So, too much technology means that the human factor of Hajj would be stolen from spectrum or another. So, we try to balance the way of using technology in the basic important things. But of course, we trying to protect the experience of Hajj. He need to interact with people. He need to interact with people of Mecca and Medina and learn from them. So sometimes people say that mobile applications or services, electronic services, are like a prison for the users. We are keeping that in mind. We don't need to push it too hard to technology and forget to control and the spiritual things of Hajj. So that's it. Hajj is communication with others. With Hajj is involvement with other people.
The cadre, yeah.
Yes, and the mixed cultures between others. This is Hajj. The technology is a tool, not a purpose for us.
That is true.
So we care about taking this tool, using it in the right time, with the right purpose, we can say, with the right people in the right place, to make Hajj with a high quality and easier for Hajjaj, and basic information needed, or basic experience that he wants to feel during Hajj.
Very amazing, very, very informative. Dr. Mazen Ibrahim Al-Shimrani, who is the Vice Dean of Research Projects, Assistant Professor of Computer Technology in the Advanced Technology Units in the Department of Information and Research Services in Al-Qura University. Thank you very much for your valuable time to give us all the information about the Smart Hajj. The seminar just, is being held right now. Thank you very much.
I appreciate your time. I'm glad to be on this speech with you, and hope to see you again in this events will be repeated every year in every Hajj, inshallah.
It's a pleasure, my pleasure, to actually be here every year, inshallah, and looking forward to meet you again with, a lot of things, a lot of progress, inshallah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much.